channel. My name is Katie, and today I'm doing a very exciting video. I've been wanting to do this video for a really long time, and I'm finally getting to do it, and that is reading bad reviews / one-star reviews on my favorite books. If there's one thing about me, I love reading Goodreads reviews. I'm not a big review writer myself, which is odd because I'm a big opinion haver, but I do enjoy a good Goodreads review section. It feels the closest to a Wattpad comment section that I'm ever gonna get again. It feels nostalgic in that way, so I love it. Now, amidst these funny reviews, positive reviews, there are the negative ones. And I have a few favorite books that I pretty much accept no criticism on, but today I'm gonna read some criticism about them. I didn't want this video to be too, heavy, I don't want to read anyone's, essay as to why they hate it, so I collected some funny, but still negative reviews, and we're gonna read them together, and hopefully giggle, because I feel like if I read actual legit bad reviews, of people breaking it down, I would just get angry. I'm not very good at arguing, my point. I just get pissed off and I'll just start, it'll just ruin my day. So I'm doing kind of my own take on this kind of video format, and we're gonna read funny bad ones together. I'm really excited, so let's just jump right into it. My first favorite book that I went searching for reviews for was The Song of Achilles. And the first one I found was Kaylin. She just says no. There's so much behind that no. Daniel says characters with all the dimensions of a pottery painting. That's a horrible insult. A pottery painting? Why didn't you just say painting? Because pottery is three-dimensional. Did you know that, Daniel? Leah says, can't believe I wasted 2 days of my life for this. That's just funny to me. That speaks to me. I've read a lot of books that I don't like, but I really struggle to DNF because my entire life I'll just wonder what happened. And I would rather waste my time than spend the rest of my life wondering what happened. I wish I could DNF. Maybe one day I will be able to DNF. That should be a goal. That's my 2025 New Year's resolution, because I'm not starting now. Maria says, boring, so goddamn boring. Hello? I finished reading it and I'm still bored. It was that boring. Isaac says, every time I look at this book, my rating drops by 1 score. It's probably because you have the ugly cover. I don't know. Moving into another book, I really enjoyed Fourth Wing. So I wanted to know what the people thought. Honestly, Sophie says, Zayden wears skinny jeans. Oh, she's so right. Daisy said, who had a gun to the head of everyone who rated this 5 stars? Your mom. Okay, now this one confuses me. Stell444, you confuse me, because you said Zayden could spit on me and I would ask him to do it again, which sounds positive to me. I've spent a lot of time in Wattpad comment sections, in TikTok comment sections. This sounds positive, but you gave it 1 star, so I'm just confused. Phoebe says, absolutely cancerous. Cancerous is crazy. Also, I don't know if it's too late for a disclaimer, but disclaimer, I never said these books were good. Said I liked them. Okay, that's what I said. Next, I went searching for some reviews on If He Had Been With Me. Hannah says, I felt like I was watching a turtle make its way across the country just to fall off a cliff at the last part. Not fun. Quinn says, give the trees their paperback. Quinn, I love you, and I love your profile picture, so. I thought this next book would have some really funny ones, but they weren't funny. I only found one funny one. For normal people. Ella says, thank God it's finally over. I also feel that way about normal people, but I liked it, so. Books of Radiance says about Shatter Me. "Oh, Juliet, shut the fuck up already, insufferable whiny bitch." Whoa! Winking Kissy Face says, "This book is what I see in the corner of my room while having sleep paralysis." Your display name is what I see when I'm having sleep paralysis, but you need to fix that. Elena says, "I reread this, and all I gotta say is that Kenji carried this. Again, confused, why'd you give it 1 star? You're correct. Kenji does carry, but why'd you give it 1 star? On 5 survive, Clara says, "I wish none survived. I barely survived reading this. Holly, do better." I'm not Holly Jackson, but I feel like ashamed. If someone ever read like my book and said, "Katie, do better," I would be like, "You're right." Another one of my favorite books is Red, White, and Royal Blue. And Barry says about this book that I love, "This is the most sexless book I've ever read." What? I included The Summer I Turned Pretty in this because I knew I would find some funny ones. And while I would not say that The Summer I Turned Pretty was one of my favorite book series, there's a charm about it. I swear. Ella says, "I lost an abundance of brain cells reading this." You know, I think we all did. Jess says, "Petition to change book title to The Summer I Turned Stupid." That's such a bad joke. I want to laugh so hard. My second favorite book of all time is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, like I said. And so, let's see what the people have to say about that. Charlie says, "From the moment she said, 'Holy pepperoni,' I realized I was too old to be reading this book." That's funny. But I will say my mom read this book and she loved it, so you're never too old. That's the equivalent to Gen Z reading Allie Hazelwood's books, and you just have to ignore all the millennial references. It's part of the charm? Charm, question mark? Maggie says, "I made a Goodreads account just so I could give this book 1 star." I took these screenshots quite a while ago, but if I remember correctly, Maggie does not have any other reviews or anything. Like, she's telling the truth. Jen says, "I'm very concerned for this author. It appears they have never once met a real human being in their life." When reviewing Daisy Jones and the Six, Robbie says, "Don't do drugs, kids." The last book we're gonna read some reviews for is Better Than the Movies. Amina says, "Eat poo." The Book Addict says, "The star is only for Wes." You know what? I have to give that to you. That's fair. And our last, final review is, "This was not better than the movies." I love a pun. So, that was a little bit of a lighthearted video for today, and definitely had a giggle doing this. Definitely had fun delivering those lines. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you got a giggle. If you did, you should maybe like it and comment. If you want to, you can subscribe. I post reading content such as reading vlogs, talking about my favorite books, ranking videos, and I also post writing videos such as writing vlogs and writing tips, and sometimes I do lifestyle content. So if those things are something that you like, you should go ahead and subscribe so I don't have to kidnap your family and sell them to One Direction. It's a bit of an Uno reverse there. Anyways, thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a really great day. Bye!